Hey guys, welcome back to Thunder Studios, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review on Eternal, so let's get right into it. So, I actually saw this movie yesterday, but I didn't actually have time to do a review, so that's why I'm doing it today, so yeah. But enough talking for real, let's get actually right into the review. So as always, there's 5 sections in the movie reviews. There's always the cast, plot, fight scenes, credit scene, and final thoughts. Okay, so the cast, I decided to do something actually different for this movie review. Instead of actually taking a long time screenshotting each actor, I thought it would actually be helpful to screenshot all of them in one epic shot, and this is all of them in the movie. Well, not all of them, but most. So there's 10 Eternals. This is only 6 of them, but from left to right, it's Gilgamesh, Fina, Icarus, Ajak, Cersei, and Sprite. There's actually 4 more. But yeah, this is a picture from the start of the movie. Yeah. It's pretty cool. You get all the Eternals in this epic shot. But that's actually not all the Eternals, as I said before. There's actually more. Actually, behind Gilgamesh, kind of next to him in the background, you get Makari and Kingo, and on this side, next to Sprite, you get Fastos and Drug. So there, all 10 of them. Now I'm going to say like the actual, actors and actresses of the Eternals' names. So I'm going to start from the left side. The actor of Kingo is Kumail Nanjiani. I cannot pronounce that right. I did write it down, but I cannot pronounce that right. I'm sorry. Please let me know in the comments what his name is actually pronounced. Next to Kingo is actually Makari. Her name is Lauren Ridolph. So yeah. She is actually deaf, and that's why she communicates in the movie of sign language. So yeah. Next to Makari, or Lauren Ridolph, is Gilgamesh, obviously. His actor's name is Don Lee. So yeah, not hard to pronounce his name. It's easy. Next to Gilgamesh is Fina. The actress for Fina is Angelina Jolie, which I'm sure most of you probably know her as Maleficent. Next to Fina is Icarus. I used to think it was Icarus, but it was Icarus. Played by Richard Madden, who's Scottish. Next to Icarus is the leader of the Eternals, well, former leader, Ajak. She's played by... Hold on a sec. I didn't write her name down. I'm going to have to look it up. Thanks to Google's knowledge, I looked it up. The actress's name is actually Salma Hayek, or Hayek. I'll just say Hayek. Next to her is one of the more known Eternals, which is Cersei, played by Gemma Chan. So yeah. Next to her is the youngest Eternal, obviously, Sprite, who is played by Leah McHugh. Next to her, we have Fastos, who's played by... It's Barry Keoghan, I think. And the last but not least, the one next to Fastos is Drug, played by Brian Tyree Henry. So yeah. Right, that's it. Easy peasy. Cast up. The plot's easy, really. So the Eternals have lived on Earth for 7,000 years, and they have protected the humans from the Deviants, which are like fantasy made up nightmarish monsters. And they thought they have killed all of the Deviants by 1521. But it turns out there's more in present day. Well, the movie's actually set in 2023, 2 years from now on, 2021. So yeah, and when the sudden emergence of more Deviants, the Eternals must reunite together and try and save the planet from the Deviants, and also to stop a giant Celestial from being born on Earth. Moving on to the fight scenes, there weren't a whole lot of pictures of the fight scenes, but I did find 2 nice photos from the fight scene from the beginning, and the first time they arrive on Earth. Eternals like something BC. So yeah, here you can see on the screen is Icarus using his power, which is laser eyes or laser beams, obviously, and he's fighting a deviant. You can't see that, but I know this because I remember the scene. So yeah. And the other picture I got was actually from the same scene, funny enough. It was a coincidence, I swear I didn't actually do this. It shows Kingo using his finger beams. Yeah, he can shoot these power beams out of fingers into a deviant's mouth. So yeah, pretty cool. I don't have the pictures, but there were a few other fight scenes. Like in London, there was a quick fight scene with a deviant. There was a fight scene, obviously at the end. You can't have a good final battle, climatic conclusion fight scene. It's actually split into different parts. So, they're trying to stop the Celestia from being born while trying to fight deviants. Fina fights Crow, the most intelligent deviant, while the others just fight off Icarus because he's gone a bit bad. He tries to kill them. Also, sad part. I did say as a spoiler. This was a spoiler review at the beginning, right? Ajak dies and Gilgamesh dies, which is very sad. Ajak dies after kind of Icarus kills Ajak, and Gilgamesh just gets killed by a deviant. So yeah, and the bodies or Eternals' corpses go grey. Their face turns grey, kind of like Vision when they die. So yeah, it's pretty. I don't think this is actually for kids under the age of 10. But yeah. Other fight scenes I can remember were it was one in the forest. The fight scene where Gilgamesh gets killed by the deviants attack. There weren't an awful lot of fight scenes. This actually is more of a different Marvel movie. It's more serious, not much of a humor, just like the last one, Shang-Chi, the best movie ever made in my opinion. It's got a more serious tone to it, but there was humor now and then, like Kingo's filming manager. I don't know what his name is, but he's a funny guy. He records every bit of it. Like this one scene where Kingo decapitates a deviant and black blood splatters into him, and then he asks the filming manager, I can't remember his name, I'm sorry. Did you get that? And then everyone laughed in that scene in the theatre, so yeah. And that's actually all the fight scenes I can actually remember from this movie. I think that's it, yeah. Because there weren't an awful lot, but yeah, I guess that's the fight scene cleared up. It's everybody's favourite time, the credit scene section of the movie review. There's 2 credit scenes in Eternals, one mid-credit scene and a post-credit scene. So the mid-credit scene is... This is the wrong pic. Much better. So at the end of the movie, Drug, Makkari, and Fina leave Earth on the Domo, which is the Eternal spaceship. But two intruders are aboard the ship, which are Pip the Troll from the comics. I actually know what he looks like. Pip the Troll from the comics, and Eros, Thanos' brother, or Star Fox, or Harry Styles, whatever you want to call him. But yeah, they appear on the Domo. That's the name of the Eternal spaceship, in case you've forgotten. And they ask Eros. You can see here, Eros is holding the sphere, that thingy that you can communicate with Arishem with, that Cersei had, and Ajak used to have. He says. So at the end of the movie, sorry, it's kind of complicated to explain. So at the end of the movie, Arishem grabs Cersei, Phastos, Kingo, and I can't remember the term, off Earth, and says to them he will be back for judgment. And they're taking him. He takes them into a red wormhole. I don't know where it takes them, but yeah. But somehow Eros got hold of Cersei's sphere, and then he says to the Fina, Drug, and Makkari, we know how to find them. So I guess he'll be the Eternals too, if there is going to be a sequel. But then again, at the end of the credits, there was going to be, I said Eternals Raw returns. And the post-credit scene, sorry, I was going to say mid, but the post-credit scene is Dane, who is Cersei's boyfriend, sorry, not girlfriend. Human boyfriend, from Icarus. He is in a room and he's about to open this wooden box which contains the ebony blade, which is a magical special blade. When unknown person, you can only hear his voice, says, "Are you ready? Are you sure you're ready for it?" And then it ends the credit scene. The credit scene, the voice sounded a lot like Blade or something like that, like a guy. My uncle thought when I went to see it with him, it was Nick Fury. I'm not too sure about that. But I think it could be Blade. It could be Nick Fury. I don't know. I think it's more of a chance of Blade. So yeah. And to end this movie review, I'm going to do my final thoughts for this movie. So the movie, overall, I'm going to be honest, wasn't a good movie. And it wasn't a bad movie. So yeah, I would say it's not bad, it's not good. I would say it's actually kind of mediocre. It's more of the like more bad Marvel movies in my opinion. It was quite long. I didn't you have to be 2 hours and 37 minutes. And overall I felt there was just a lot of talking, and I know I did understand it. Like, it had an okay plot. It just needed to be more, exciting, because Marvel movies are meant to be like that. But overall, I guess out of 5 stars, I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be a 2 out of 5. Eternals wasn't just the best Marvel movie in my opinion, but then again, that's my opinion. So, comment what do you think of this movie in the comments below. And until next time, bye bye.